Tom Brady won Sportsperson of the Year from Sports Illustrated, and these are the only people who have multiple awards: LeBron, Tom Brady, and Tiger Woods. Which these are probably the biggest people in their sports. Tom Brady for football, LeBron for basketball, and Tiger Woods for golf. There's really hard to find anyone bigger than them in the last 25 years. Look at the numbers, you look at the production, and I definitely think he deserves to be there. It's unfortunate that he's not going to be there. Bryce Young and Will Anderson being named Heisman finalists. Anderson Jr. has 92 tackles on the year and leads the country in tackles for loss, 32.5, and sacks, 15.5, which he definitely deserves to be there as probably one of the Heisman finalists. And to lead the country in sacks, being a sophomore, he's probably going to be next year one of the top picks, at least top 10 for next year's draft, and I think he should be there. What do you guys think about this? Stephen A. Smith, the Buffalo Bills have a shot of going to the Super Bowl than they have of missing the playoffs, which I think this is probably true. They're probably not going to miss the playoffs. They have a better shot of going to the Super Bowl than that. And I agree with what he's saying right here. Bucks-Patriots most likely Super Bowl. A Bucks-Patriots Super Bowl is now the most likely matchup according to ESPN's Football Power Index with a 10% chance, which this is honestly insane. And to have both teams of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick as the favorite is kind of odd in an interesting way, just because it seems like this year there's a lot of teams that have been losing a lot and just been upset the whole year. It's been kind of a weird year. So to have both of them as the number one odds to go to the Super Bowl now, I don't really think they will. I don't think the Patriots will make the Super Bowl, but they'll probably will get pretty close, I feel. I don't think they'll be in an AFC championship game, but they could be very close. Not as sharp as they want to be, but sharp enough to get that Celtics ass. James Worthy on the Celtics beating the Lakers. A lot of people in the comments were saying, why is he taking this rivalry so hard, and it's kind of over and all this other stuff, which I think it could probably still going if they really reignite it. I feel like it hasn't really been the same. The Celtics, since they've drafted Jason Tatum, they definitely improved, but before that, once Kevin Garnett and the big three left, they weren't as good and were kind of horrible for a few years, so that could have been the reason why. The Lakers always really had Kobe up until those years when he wasn't as good, and they had to draft Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and Julius Randle around those years were when the Lakers weren't as good. What do you guys think about this? In the Celtics-Lakers rivalry, can it be reunited?